Welcome to Grid Crawler Steve. This is episode 1 of the new Let's Play Wizardry 1 on the Commodore 64. So I've spent about 5 weeks, no question, about 5 weeks, not every day, but pretty much every second day or third day troubleshooting the discs. The scenario disc was problematic. It took a bit to get Wizardry 1 running on my Commodore 64 Ultimate. I will do a not a let's play, sorry, but like a know-how. I'm gonna do like an article, a video showing how I finally got Wizardry 1 and the rest of the Wizardry series running on the Commodore 64 Ultimate. It was yeah, it took a lot. So and not only that, but I rolled characters, didn't quite understand how the saving to disk works. Didn't really get, I mean, obviously you need to leave the game in order for the characters that you've been running for them to save. I thought characters were saving every time they went to town. No, that's not the case. So what we have here, we've got all our characters. Sorry, I'm just having some technical difficulties. Yeah, there we go. Okay, that's better. Yeah, so we've got we got the party rolled here. This is my like elite party, and let me introduce you to those party members. Bear with me, please. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so I've got a new kind of setup here where I'm able to share with you guys my my notepad. So I don't know about you guys, but if you're playing Wizardry, doesn't matter what console you're on or what system you're on, if you're playing Wizardry, you gotta keep notes. I find that's so important. Just give me a sec here. I do not have enough real estate on my screen. Oh my goodness. Okay, I think we're good now. It's crazy. I don't have enough monitor space here to handle all the damn windows I need for streaming. So I gotta move stuff around. So yes, this party's the Crimson Vanguard. I did use a prompt, like an LLM prompt. I'm currently using Gemini. My prompt is on my website, gridcrawlersteve.neocities.org. So go ahead and check that site out. You can also go to my new site, tinyurl. Actually, I'm going to double check it right now. Bear with me here. It's kind of the nice thing about having this here. tinyurl.com/gridcrawlersteve. I think I created a redirect. Yes, okay. And so that'll redirect you to my new site. In fact, that's probably the place you want to go. It's under FTP. And under FTP, we've got, I think it's under Wizardry. Jeez, I may not even be here. Oh, I'll tell you what, it's not here. Let me quickly check something. Let me go to my projects. So I've got the Dungeon Crawler Wiki. Where did my AI prompt go? That's crazy. Okay, so I will post it here. Research, Bard's Tale. My prompt's not here. Isn't that funny? Okay, so I will definitely make sure I add my LLM prompt. I think it's really cool. That LLM prompt will create a nice document like this one here. Oh my goodness. Oh, could it get any worse? Okay, sorry about that. I'm just having things crash all around me. There's the Wizardry files. Yeah, right here. So let's go back here. It's going to create Frank Frazetta artwork for your party, and it's leveraging the manuals for the game. So it doesn't matter what RPG you're playing, as long as it's a DRPG, my prompt will reach out and grab the latest instructions, and then it will it will produce this document which gives you all sorts of like details about the character, the level up plan for the character, strategies, the bonus roll requirements. Like it just goes on and on. So yeah, so here's our party members here. So we got Griswold. Griswold is our tank. He is our good dwarf fighter, but he is going to be doing a class change later on to a lord. It's pretty much the only way you're going to finish this game. Not necessarily Wizardry 1, but if I'm planning to play Wizardry 2 and 3. In fact, I've ordered on eBay. I finally found a boxed copy of Wizardry 1, 2, and 3. So those are arriving shortly in about a week. But I am definitely playing. I'm going to try to play the trilogy. And so to do that, I need to build a strong enough party in Wizardry 1 so I can transfer to Wizardry 2 and 3 and have a leg up, have a like a good start to that game. Okay, so yeah, he's gonna be a lord. So that's Griswold. Then we got Kage, who's actually in position 3 in our party. So I guess my document's a little out of order. I typically ask the LLM. In this case, I use Gemini. I asked Gemini to create a party listing in order that they would appear in the game. Now, I don't think Gemini did a good job at that, but that's okay. This is Kage. Oh, by the way, he got a 19 bonus roll, and those are his starting stats right there: 18, 7, 12, 17, 5, and 6. The reason I recorded that all is I want to, as Kage grows, as my other characters grow, I want to see where the stat distribution happened. Like I want to be able to look back and say, okay, he had a base of this. Where have the stats gone? I want to kind of keep track of that. Griswold, by the way, bonus roll of 15. Not great, but I'm telling you, the amount of time it takes to roll a character in this game, I will take a 15. Yeah, so Griswold here got a 15. Kage got or Cage, but I think it's pronounced Kage. At least that's what Gemini kept pronouncing the name. But Kage got a bonus roll of 19, so that's freaking awesome. He did well. And then this one is Miyuki, and she got a bonus roll of 17. Now I want you to know those 3 characters took 10 days. Like just those 3 characters. Like, and I'm not playing consistently here, but like I would load my discs and I'm like, you know what, let's see if we can get Miyuki going here, and I would roll for about 45 minutes, and then I'd be like, all right, I'm throwing in the towel here if I didn't get a good roll. So yeah, 17, pretty decent, and she is, I forgot to tell you what Kage is here, but Mayuki's going to start as a fighter, and she's going samurai. She's got to be neutral because I originally built. Oh, sorry, Mayuki is good. I'm sorry about that. She's a good samurai, and Kage here is going to be our neutral human thief, and he's going to be going into ninja mode later on. So he's got a long level up path to get there. All right, so that's Kage. There's Mayuki. Okay, now character 4. Fortunately, I ran out of. I'm using ChatGPT. Gemini does not handle the Frank Frazetta artwork. Like it doesn't. It's not able to emulate Frank Frazetta very well. So I've switched it to ChatGPT. But I've run out of. Free LLM 5.0 access. So whatever. I'll just tomorrow. I think it re-rolls at like 6 hours. I think I get my full complement back, and I can generate 4 more images. So yeah, I'll generate a few more here, but this is gonna be Zephyr. She got a bonus roll of 15, and she is our. What the heck is Zephyr? Oh, Zephyr's our bishop. My bad. Zephyr is the bishop, and he's neutral, and he is a gnome. And he's going to remain a bishop the entire game. He's our mule. He's just going to be standard bishop the whole way through. Okay, and then Vespera, she got a bonus roll of 19. Freaking awesome roll. I've never scored 20 or higher. You could certainly get up to 30 in this game. I have on my console, on the Switch version of this game, I've rolled 27s, 28s. I rolled 130 in my entire, like, hundreds of hours of wizardry. It's a lot easier on the console because you just kind of like delete the character, reroll, delete, reroll. This is a whole other level. Throughout these Let's Plays, this is episode 1, but throughout these Let's Plays, I'm going to create some characters. I'm going to create what I call the Tavern Reserve. Like, this game is so brutal that I could lose any one of these characters in an instant. If that happens, I do have a ton of character backups. I've already generated about 22, 23 backup files just trying to get my party correct and safe. If I make a mistake, which I've made so many mistakes in this party build. I've accidentally deleted characters that I didn't mean to. I don't know why, but I decided I would try the transfer disc option. Ridiculous. I lost two. I literally transferred 2 characters into the void. I forgot to put a second disc in my second drive, and they just transferred to like nothing. Like, I could not stop the process. Once you start the character transfer process, I think you have to see it through. I decided to reboot my ultimate, and goodbye 2 characters. Like that right there, I lost 4 or 5 days easily. And so I had to re-roll those characters. I think it was Griswold and Kage. I had to re-roll both of them. I actually ended up with better rolls though, so I'm happy with that. But what a pain! What a pain! All right, I think we covered most of the players here. I just want to quickly show you. I know. Oh, by the way, yes, Serafina. Can't wait to do these Frank Frazetta artwork for these characters. Pretty awesome. But Serafina, she's our priest. Okay, and I think that's about it. Vespera's the mage. Okay, and then the Tavern Reserve, we got Althazar, which doesn't matter. I'll generate images and stuff for him later, but he is an accidental roll. I made him a neutral, thinking he would become our bishop. Nope, bishops need to be good. Gemini actually led me astray. Gemini was saying, you can go neutral bishop. No, you can't. So I had to switch to a good bishop. And so because of that, Althazar is now a mage. I don't ever want to delete like a good roll. This character got a bonus roll of 16. I don't want to delete that. So he is now a backup in the tavern. He's the Tavern Reserve. And we got a second Tavern Reserve. I made the biggest rookie mistake. My thief. I made my thief evil. You could definitely get away with it. You can have an evil thief and you can still have good players and have them meet in the dungeon. But considering how like the disc loads are so long in this game, I'm like, nope, there's no way I'm going to manage a good evil party. No way. I just don't feel like it's just too much. So I had to re-roll Kagi. So essentially, Kagi's character, the backup character, is now called Akuma. And Akuma is, I don't even know what Akuma is. Oh, of course, an evil elven thief. So she's just sitting there in the tavern waiting to be called up. If I lose these party members, I will definitely be calling up these reserve characters. And every game I do plan to go in to the training grounds to try to roll a strong character. Every single game I'm going to spend a little bit of time. In fact, I'm going to go there right now. We need to go to Gilgamesh's Tavern as well. We need to go to Boltek's shop, because of course you can see our AC across the board is 10. We need to lower that AC. There's no way we're going into the dungeon with a 10 AC. We need to lower that. Let's get the map going here. So I think we'll do one quick yeah, we'll go to training. We'll add a character. And by the way, my Commodore 64 microphone is on, so you're gonna hear. I'm just gonna move the mic. Hopefully, it's not too loud. You're gonna hear the read and writes and the clicking of the keyboard. I like that, actually. You can't hear that through my headset, but I wanted everybody to hear the disc writes. I feel it's a part of the experience. So yeah, you're gonna hear that now. This is Gridmonger to the right, and we're gonna be mapping out the dungeons. Of course, we have to. Let's create a character. Let's just see if we can, like, by sheer luck, just roll a killer character. Let's do 2 rolls for this episode. So this is going to be, like, whatever. It doesn't really matter. And, like, I don't even know what to make this. If I roll strong, I might just make this character a fighter. So I think I'll just go... Yeah, why not? Let's just go, like, human, good. Yeah, 7. So we gotta go like this and create a new character. Okay, so I've memorized the key sequences there, but essentially you gotta wipe out the character and just start her all over again. Come on. Oh, can't have spaces. Come on. Can we have, like, special characters? No. Okay. Come on. Big roll. Big roll. Password. Okay, so human, good, yeah, 5. And this is pretty standard, right? One more time. I think I said I'd roll twice. Let's just roll one more. Okay, ace. Okay, what a nice day out there. Wow. Sunny, and I'm in my office playing Wizardry. I need to go outside soon, I think. It's gorgeous out there. Alright, human, good. 8. Okay, we're done. Worth a shot. It's kind of like rolling the dice. It's almost like gambling. When you get that good roll, those 19s, oh, it's like it's the best feeling. It could take hours before that happens. Alright, let's get out of here. Select class A, keep the character no, and let's leave. Okay, so let's go to Baltex. Get these characters. Some much needed armor. Oh, jeez. Got the sneezies. Alright, Baltex. Okay, sorry about that. So we got to go to Gilgamesh's. We need to re-add the party. And because we went to training grounds, the party gets... the party members seem to go to the tavern whenever you enter the training grounds. Okay, so our party goes in the order of Griswold, Mayuki... Come on. Okay, Mayuki... I should probably put Griswold. I might put Griswold into position 2. Rumor has it that position 2 in the party is the one that gets hit the most. Rumor has it. I don't like. I've read that somewhere. Okay, Kage is on position 3. Then we got our mages. We'll do Seraphina, our priest, Vespera, our mage, and then we're gonna go with Zephyr, our bishop. And you can see Akuma and Althazar. They're just chilling in the They're just chilling in the tavern. And then we got Michael. Good old Michael. Michael came on my scenario disc, and he is a password protected character that's somewhere lost in the dungeon. I'm gonna leave you alone, Michael. I can't delete him. I can't get him away off my disc. I am gonna test that later. My concern is that I have a password protected character. Will I be able to transfer characters on here to Wizardry 2? There's no way I'm waiting until I'm at least a level 13, level 14. There's no way I'm waiting for that. I'm going to like I might get to level 2 and just kind of like have some fun first, but then probably offline, I'm not going to stream it. I will attempt to transfer these characters to Wizardry 2 just as a test for later on. I've heard it's a bit of a nightmare. I've heard you got to use hex editors and stuff to get characters transferred. Crazy, ridiculous. Okay, no, I put it in the wrong order. Nah, it doesn't matter. Okay, that's okay. We'll keep them on. The order in the back end is a little off there. I like my magic users together, and the bishop can kind of like be right at the end. Whatever, not a big deal. Okay, so everyone's here. Voltec, let's go. And what I did is with those characters, our Tavern Reserve, I took the gold. I pulled the gold into Griswold because the more gold we have, the better. Yeah, 887. That's a lot better. That's good. Okay. Yeah. So Griswold, you're gonna go and buy. So I think with Griswold, like that anointed flail, is that like, is that pretty good, I guess? You know what I'll do? Let's chat with ChatGPT. Just bear with me here. I definitely need a bigger monitor, man. Yeah. Okay. So I'm going to equip Griswold. So I'm thinking anointed flail with shield and other lower cost armor. I think that should work. Well, I don't know why I'm spell checking. That's not really that important. I think that's gonna. Yeah, Dwarf Fighter requires balance. Is high vitality. Okay, I didn't ask for that. The anointed flail is a solid choice. So excellent for a dwarf. It's a decent hit modifier and allows Griswold to stay effective against unholy mobs on floor. Oh, it's giving us the whole laydown. I mean, I don't mind using the recommendations here. That's pretty cool. The flail might be expensive. I've got 887. Shoot. Okay, so let me ask, because this is not available in the manual either. What's the difference between a long sword and anointed mace? Actually, I'm gonna try, because the anointed mace you see on the screen is about 30. I mean, that's a lot cheaper. Longsword for fighters, yes. Generally deals 1d8 or 2d4. Okay, the anointed mace. Oh, okay. Slightly lower maximum damage output than the long sword. That's for a priest or a bishop in the early game. Okay, so what about long sword versus anointed flail? This is great. And originally, blah 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 blah. The longsword, the Slayer. It's 1 to 8 damage, so it's got a higher ceiling than the flail, meaning when Griswold, it's noticeably harder. Downside, offers no special bonuses against the supernatural. No, I like that. I like the bonus against supernatural, the undead. Yeah, no, we got to go anointed flail. Okay, so we're gonna purchase. We gotta go P first. We'll purchase the anointed flail. Just what you needed. Yeah, no kidding, eh? All right. So I got him the flail. What should I choose for armor? And so I know it's already up above. Gemini already spit that out, but I just want to kind of a re-roll right here. Oh, breastplate, come on. No. Let's go back up. Because that's too expensive. Yep, small shield in the offhand for sure. That makes sense, except we're going to be running low of coin. Let's go forward here. The small shield's 20. So we'll purchase the small shield. We should have done a large shield. Why not a large shield? Yeah, we should have done a large shield there. Go say sit with the curse. Okay. Let's see that here. This plate. Got the chainmail. Look at that, eh? The +1. Because we'll go backwards because we know that everything past here, it's gotta be too expensive. And look at that, the helm for 100, not a chance. I should have got a large shield. You know what? I'll do it. I'll just buy a large shield as well. Purchase. You know what though? Why? Why not a large shield for Griswold? Why recommend a small? See, the thing is, there could be penalties. I doubt it though. Like, he's a dwarf. In the original blah blah blah, small shield, large shield number usually comes down to 2 brutal realities. Starting gold crunch. Okay, whatever. That's fine. We have plenty of gold for now. Yeah, so purchase. So we're gonna do number 3 instead of that, and then we'll do chainmail number 6. Okay, chainmail. So that's 1 character, and that's almost $400. I think we might have to slow down on this. Let's go forward. Chainmail, breastplate, helm. I think that's it. So we'll go back. Okay, we're gonna leave. So Griswold, you are done. Mayuki, you are next. Okay, so Mayuki's probably like okay, what about Mayuki? What about Mayuki? Let's take a look what Gemini suggests here. Human Samurai. Here's how you should hit her. Hit. Here's the katana. Yes. Yes, we know that. The katana is like that is the weapon, but okay, hold on. I need a cheap starting set. Yeah, it's giving me the better stuff I can find in Boltex, which we just can't afford that right now. Cheap and effective short sword and leather armor. And Seraphina needs a small shield. No, I will give her the small shield that Griswold currently has. Okay, so Kage, we're looking at a short sword. Yeah, that sounds about right to me. Purchase. I still like the idea of that flail. Okay, what? So. What about position 4, 5, and 6? Well, no, Kagi's not in position 4. The back row budget kit? What's going on here? Sometimes I fight more with yeah, I don't know. Why is it giving me why is it giving me the back row? I don't understand that. Katana breastplates. Let's see if we could get her a katana. How bad is it? Boy, we're gonna run out of money pretty quick. Purchase, push it, or leave. Perhaps another, maybe. Bye. Forward. Let's look for that katana. No, I don't even know if it's here in the shop. Oh, gloves of copper. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Longsword, okay. So it's not there, and I forgot the pool. So we gotta pool the gold by... I'm thinking the flail. Should I? Well, let's take a look here. What about flail for... Oops, the anointed flail. For Miyuki, who is currently in position 2. Yeah, yeah. It's interesting. I like the AI angle. I like leveraging AI because it gives me a little bit of appreciation for some of the things that aren't documented. And I can certainly go to a wiki and just pull this up myself, or not do it at all and just kind of trial and error it. But I feel like this is the quicker way to learn. If it hits. No, but there are no Kantana. The downside, okay, aesthetic. Yeah, I should really give her a breastplate. Can she even wear a breastplate? Okay, well let's Oh, Mayuki's a fighter. Of course she can wear a breastplate. Doesn't leave us a lot. All right. Let's focus here. We're gonna give her a purchase. She is going to get a 3, which is a large shield. We'll give her purchase some chainmail. And forward on that, she will need back. We'll give her a long sword. Yeah, long sword. Okay. All right. Mikey, you're done. Kage, you are next. You are the thief. Now, okay, so Kage, you need some special armor because you're up there. What about Kage, who is in position 3? He's an elf. Yeah, he is an elf, isn't he? Did I make him an elf? I can't remember. I mean, he's gonna get smoked up there. He's in the hot seat. All right, well, I guess so, eh? Short sword. All right, let's do it. Purchase. Oop. I'll leave perhaps in there. Okay. So Kage, you're going in next. Kage, we're gonna go buy. We're gonna purchase a short sword. We're gonna purchase a small shield. Can't afford that. Oh, okay. I didn't pool. Pool gold. Buy. So purchase 2, just what you needed. And we're gonna purchase 2, the small shield, and we're gonna purchase leather armor. And we really need that helm. I need that extra AC. So we are going to purchase, even though... Oh, helms are useless. Arrgh. No kidding, eh? I thought, like, this is where Gemini doesn't always get it right. Like, anything else I could put on her? Him? Her? What are we talking about here? Kage. Yeah, him. Okay, we'll go back. Is there any kind of armor? I don't think so. Okay. Okay, that's pretty decent. Serafina, you are next. Well, no, we gotta pool your gold first. We're definitely gonna give you the anointed mace because you are a priest. So we're gonna give you that anointed mace, just what you needed. I'm gonna go forwards. What about Serafina? Question mark. Definitely like the anointed. Oh, I hope I got it right with the anointed mace. It doesn't really matter. Like, she's not gonna be doing a lot of hits from back there anyway. Yeah, anointed mace. Nice. Okay, body is gonna be robes. That's it, eh? That's all I got? No, I could do better than that. Why robes? Yeah, why not chainmail? No, I don't know if I agree with that. And maybe Serafina needs to go up front. Let's see what her AC is after we do this. Maybe we put her up front. Look at the breastplate. Maybe we give Serafina a breastplate and have the priest fight up front. So maybe give, I'm gonna ask ChatGPT, maybe give Serafina a breastplate and have her fight in the front line. Let's see. In the original wizardry, blah, 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 blah. Okay. We know, like, I'm going to be changing Kage into a ninja. Then he'll definitely be up front. But right now, I feel Serafina our priest. Give her the large shields. You still wander the front line, so priests cannot wear breastplates. Yes, they can. Yes, they can. See, this is based on the 1981 rule set. That's the problem. And this is a slightly later version. This is like 1986, I think. You can wear a breastplate and cast priest spells. I bet you have to transition the character into a lord. Yeah, I don't know if that's a good idea. Well, we'll see. I think tell you what we're gonna do is we're gonna equip all this stuff and see what the ACs are for the front line, and then we'll see if Serafina possibly can outdo Kage. I think you can equip from here. Nope, you can't. So let's go into Gilgamesh's Tavern, inspect. There we go. So Griswold, let's get you equipped here. So equip. So the anointed flail, the chainmail, and we're gonna do a large shield. We're gonna see if we can trade that small shield and maybe give that to somebody else. AC 4, not bad. Okay, trade with who? We are going to trade with Serafina. Trade gold. No, we're not going to trade any gold. Trade item will be number 2. Perfect. Okay, so this is good. AC of 4, not bad. Yes, not bad. So inspect number 2, Miyuki. I just want to test my chat. Yep, chat is working. Okay. Okay, let's equip. I forgot what I was doing there for a second. Okay, so we got long sword, we got chain mail, large shields. that should be 4 AC as well. That should be like -6. Yep, 4 AC. Sweet. Okay. And then after I'm done equipping the characters, I'm going to make a quick backup of my scenario disk. Cannot stress that enough. Back it up as much as you can. Kage, what do you got going on, buddy? Now this is where our thief, this is where we're going to see some weakness up front. So short, small, and leather. Why did I get him a small shield? Why didn't I not get him a large shield? Well, that's going to be an AC of -3. Like, that's going to be AC... Oh, -4. Okay. All right. Okay. That's a little better than I thought it would be. Sweet. But I want... So here's what I'm going to do. We're going to trade Kage's... trade with who? That's going to be to Zephyr, who's our bishop. We're not going to trade gold, but we are going to trade the shield. It's equipped, so I need to unequip it. Okay, so we're going to re-equip. Oops. Okay, Kage, we got to re-equip you here without that shield. Okay, equip. Yep, and nope, and we will leave the small shield alone. So if I just hit enter, that shield should not be equipped. Okay, now that's an AC of only 8, but that's okay. And then we're going to trade with Zephyr, and we're going to give the small shield. Too much. Oh, that was gold. That must have been gold. Trade with whom? It's going to be Zephyr. Gold, no, because I don't have any gold. Trade item number 2. That's better. Okay. Okay, let's equip Zephyr. I want to make sure that that small shield can be equipped because it's only 25 bucks. Yeah, what am I doing? It's only 25 bucks. I don't know why I'm doing this, but whatever. Might as well just make sure it equips. It's only $25. Like, that's not bad. We can easily get that back in the dungeon. Okay, that worked. And I just want to check out Seraphina really quick, make sure, I think we already equipped her, but bear with me. I'm going to quickly check her out. Seraphina, you are not equipped. So we're going to equip you with the Anointed Mace and the Small Shield. Okay, and that's going to be an AC drop of -2. Okay. Yeah, so there's no doubt Seraphina is going to go front line. We got to put our priest in the front line. I think our thief needs to go to the back line. Our thief's too squishy. Okay, so let's go to Voltex. Okay, Voltec. Let's Seraphina, you're up to bat. Oh, we're gonna pull your gold first. Then we're gonna purchase. Okay. So she's already got the Anointed Mace. I think the key is, yeah, she needs that breastplate. Oh, look at that thing. Purchase number 2. Just what you needed. No kidding, that was just what I needed. Okay, so we're going back to the tavern, unfortunately. Okay, Gilgamesh's tavern, because I need to do that inspection to make sure that that breastplate actually works. I don't want to make any errors. That's the problem. This game is a test of patience, for sure. The Anointed Mace. I feel I probably should have bought her a flail, but honestly, we can't afford it. Ooh, look at that. Look at that. AC. Down to 5, I think. Down to 4. Wow. Yeah, okay. Okay, we're definitely putting her up front. Yeah, that's awesome. Not a lot of gold left for the others, though. Okay, so Zephyr. Okay, so we have to leave Voltex, and I think we'll put Zephyr, and we'll pool the gold for Zephyr. And what about Zephyr? What would be the recommendations for our bishop in terms of weapons, staff, robes for a bishop? A robe for a bishop? No. Okay, hold on. So Zephyr, let's go in. We're gonna pool that gold. 117. We don't have a lot of money at all. Oh, Zephyr, you already got some stuff. You're already at 8 AC. Okay, so really, sorry, it's Vespera who needs our mage who needs some equipment. Voltex. Equipment is simple. Don't spend a single gold piece if you don't have to. Well. 6. We're gonna pool it. We're gonna buy. Yeah, so she's gonna need a dagger for sure. I mean, sorry, a staff is what I meant to say there. And we'll go forward. Page. Is there anything? And then robes. That's it. Purchase 4 the robes. That's about all we can do. It's all we can afford anyway. So let's go back out. 92. That's not a lot left. I think that might be our starting equipment, our starting kit. We're gonna leave Boltex. We'll go to Gilgamesh. We're gonna do. Yeah, we're gonna inspect. Oh, sorry, 6 for the Vespera. Staff and robes. Okay. Yeah, so staff and robes. I think that's gonna be like a -1 AC. Yeah, -1 AC. Not that great. Better than nothing. Better than nothing. Okay, so that's pretty decent. What we're gonna do is edge of town. We gotta save the game because that I don't want to have to redo all of that. Oh my goodness, that'll take too long. Quickly leave the game, which doesn't actually leave the game. It's just saving all the characters to disk. The characters are gonna now go back to the tavern. I'm gonna do a quick backup of the scenario disc because oh man, I do not want to lose this progress that I've made. But yeah, we're definitely putting priest on the front line. So we'll have 2 fighters and a priest on the front line. Back line will be thief, bishop, and mage. Okay, no more disk rewrites. So let's go into my backup computer. So this won't take long. I just got to use a PC back here and back up the save games. Who is one? Okay, here we go. Backups. Oh, I got so many backups of this scenario disk already. Okay, so this one will be 2026-0306 hyphen, and what do we do? Equip party now. There, I always put a description in the file name itself, and the file names are all named, so they're sequential. They're in sequential order, and everything gets backed up this tiny little USB stick that fits perfectly behind the Commodore 64 Ultimate, so it doesn't, it doesn't hurt my my USB port. Okay, let's play some more Wizardry. So that didn't take too long. That backup only takes about 30 seconds or so, but it's absolutely worth it. Okay, Gilgamesh, let's add our players and let's go to the dungeon. Finally able to go to the dungeon. Okay, Griswold, you're up. So our dwarf fighter. Griswold, come on Griswold, let's go. And then we got Mayuki, who is our soon-to-be samurai warrior. And we said we were going to put Serafina up in the front lines now instead of Kage, our thief. So Serafina being the priest, she's going to go up there. I can't wait to generate her Frank Frazetta artwork. I can't wait. I can't wait to do that. Oops, that is not the artwork. Here it is right here. Yeah, that's going to be a lot of fun to generate her artwork. So here's all my notes so far. There's Mayuki. Look at her. That is so cool. But let's let us switch. I just want to take note of this. So it's not going to be Serafina. It's going to be Kage instead. And we'll put Serafina on the front line. Okay. And what else have we done here? We equipped the Crimson Party today. Okay, so this is all episode 1. I like to take notes as to where we're at here, what we've accomplished during the episode. And here is Gridmonger. So we're gonna start mapping in a second here. So Kage, you're next in line. So we'll do Kage, and then we'll do our Bishop Zephyr. So it'll be, I'm just trying to think of the, like how I'm gonna play the game. It'll be attack, 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 defend, defend, possibly cast a spell. So defend, so Zephyr's gonna defend as well, and then Vespera is gonna do a possibly cast a spell. So she'll be Vespera, our last player, will be last position 6. Vespera is position 6. Oh, I think it's gonna work. And so she's also, our AC is also in order now. We got everybody up front has 4 AC. We got on the back row 8, 8, and 9. I think we're finally ready to go down to the maze. That took 5 weeks. 5 weeks of trying to get these discs to work, trying to roll characters, accidentally deleting characters that I shouldn't have, creating characters with the wrong alignment. Certainly you can't have good players partying it up with evil. That doesn't, I mean, you can. There's a hack you could do, leave them in the dungeon, and you separate your party in the dungeon and then put them back together again once you go back to the dungeon. Forget it. That would just take too long. Okay, we're done. Let's go to the maze. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I'm finally mapping. I'm finally playing Wizardry. It just took too long. This took way too long to get set up. Man. And I am going to be doing a lot of backups of this scenario disc. A lot of backups. I don't think I'm going to be able to stomach like a headshot of like Mayuki or something. No way. Nope. We're gonna save scrum if that happens. And if the save scrum doesn't work, we're gonna revert back to a previous scenario file. Entering proving grounds of the mad overlord. One moment. Really, eh? It's kind of a... That's a slow load. I didn't think it was this slow. Okay, well, it's what it is. Okay, we are good. Now, what's interesting, that was the camp menu. I guess when you drop down into the maze, you enter camp automatically. In fact, yes, that's... Yep, that's how wizardry works. You always enter into camp mode. Come on. It feels a little slow. Now, the good news is I've got this memorized. Like, I've got pretty much the whole level memorized without even having to draw a map. I can at least do level 1, 2, and 3 with no map. I've got it pretty well laid out in my head. Okay, so we got 2 slimes. So I think it's just simply going to be enter, enter, enter. Why does Kage have a spell option? That's weird. That's really weird. I don't get that. Parry, parry, parry. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, parry, parry, parry. So attack, 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 parry, parry, parry. Seraphina tries to... Yeah, get out of here, you slime. Get out of here. And I'm terrified of leveling up. Like, oh my goodness. I'm gonna have to save my scenario disc. Go, oh, it's my first chest. That is my first chest. I did go down earlier to test out Griswold and Mayuki, just the 2 of them. And I did 1 battle, no chest. Oh, freaking awesome. So we're gonna do an inspection. Oh, I don't know what I typed. I hope I hit an I there. Yeah, who will inspect? Yeah, perfect. Kage, you're doing the inspection. Poison needle. Okay, so now we do a disarm. It's gonna be Kage, and you have to spell this like perfectly. Poison space needle. You disarm the trap. Yeah. Got some loot. Okay, I got some loot there. That's awesome. Camp status and inspect. Off. Okay, so we don't need to camp. I think we are gonna go back though, and let's do some proper mapping here. So here we go. This is I'm gonna turn us around. So we are currently in this position right here. Is walk mode on? Excavate. Excavate. Oops. Draw. Yeah, there we go. So let's just turn this way. We're going to go 1 up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. Turn 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We'll draw these all in. And then here we have a... How do I do a E up? Nope. That is excavation mode. So I need to draw R up. Perfect. Okay, so turnarounds. And this is a 3x2 room. Perfect. 3x2. So draw. Oops. Okay, like this. We need to do a wall that way. Wall down. Not a wall there. And a doors are. Oop, and we didn't draw. Gridmonger is awesome. Gridmonger, like, once you get the controls figured out in Gridmonger, it is so much fun. That's going to be no R. Oops. It's going to be... I don't have it figured out clearly. Wall up. Yeah, there we go. That's no wall. Because this is actually going to go up like this. I don't know. It's somewhere... It's like something like this. I can't remember exactly like how many squares, but that's going to be... pretty close. Okay, so friendly group of kobolds. We cannot fight those guys because if one of our members, a friendly group, if you fight a friendly group, there's a good high chance you're going to turn evil, and not your whole party, but one member. Whoever kills one of the good kobolds, he or they may become evil. Not good, because then you got to manage a good and evil aligned party, which is a pain in the butt. So I let them go. So yeah, let's go out here. No, we're gonna take the stairs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, let's draw that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7, 8. Then it's gonna go like this around here. I don't think there's any doors. It's kind of funny. I get a little mixed up. 1, 2, 3. Okay, I get a little mixed up with some of the other wizardry games I'm playing. I think it's Heart of the Maelstrom has doors over here, like doors right off the main wing. So I know this is gonna go down. Did I turn around? I forget. Yes, I did. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, perfect. And that's always an encounter. We know that. And this is going to be another one of these rooms, but there's a wall like this, and there is a door up here. Okay. Oh, skeleton. Oh, holy jeez, 5 skeletons. I'm going to back up my disc. I'm going to back up my scenario disc. I'm a little too intimidated. I'm just going to do a backup. I just don't feel like losing a character this quickly. And I don't want to lose. It's only one battle I'm essentially saving here, but I don't know. The more backups I do, the better. Whiz, backup. Okay, so there we go. It's almost done. I'm going to script. I'm going to use a PowerShell script to automatically do the backup. So as soon as I plug in my USB, the PowerShell is going to kick in, and it's going to so grinding, I'll say. Yeah, that PowerShell script is going to come. It's going to come into my Windows device here, and it'll automatically back up my scenario disks to a unique folder based on the date and time. So then I can go back anytime. Okay, so now I can fight these guys. I have a backup of the scenario disk. Enter, enter, enter. Parry, parry, parry. I think. I wonder if does Seraphina have any spells? I don't know if my priest has any spells. Oh, this is intimidating. It's gonna 2 damage. Yeah, skeleton thrusts violently. 5 damage. 3 damage. Are you kidding me? 6 damage. Griswold charges for another 6 dam. Oh, that's gonna hurt. Oh my goodness. Griswold's almost dead. How many left? Still 5 skeletons left? No. Yeah, there's still 5 left. Oh, we're out of here. Oh, we gotta run. Can I run? Shoot. Yeah, I think we successfully ran here. Oh, that was not good. So we almost lost Griswold, our Dwarven fighter. Yeah, okay, so we're back out here. Oh, no, a random encounter in the hallway. Let's see if Seraphina has a spell. I feel like she doesn't. What is that? Oh, humanoids. Yeah, these are also... Yeah, this is not good. Let's try, though. Let's fight, and we're going to do a spell. Oh, I got to type in the spell name. So that would be Dios, wouldn't it be? Oh, cast on. Oh my god, so she does have the spells. I hope. Shoot. Actually, I got a clipboard. Where's my clipboard? I got a clipboard down here that somehow has fallen on the floor. But this clipboard has all my notes, all my like various instruction manuals for all my DRPGs, including mapping, manual maps, which is a lot of fun. But here we go. Dios, one person cure 1 day hit points anytime. I spelt it right. I guess, yeah, that. I'm gonna leave the spell sheet here. I have purchased Wizardry 1, 2, and 3 for the Commodore. I found a really great deal. This guy packaged a pretty damaged, like they're in rough shape, and they've got stickers on it. They were sold as a trilogy set back in the day, but he gave me a good deal. I asked him if he would drop the price, and he knocked $30 off of it. So it was like $80. No, 70. I think it was $70. And that has netted me a boxed Wizardry 1, 2, and 3 with all the instructions, all the maps, everything. So that's gonna be a lot of fun when I get that. Okay, Dios, and then we're gonna parry, parry, parry. I'm a little worried about this because, okay, her agility, Seraphina's agility is, I think, 15 as I recall. So she should cast that Dios. Yep, she casted it right away. Sweet. And I'm completely healed. And the humanoids are running away. Okay, so I guess they're not as powerful as I thought they were. Oh, they're all running away. It's because we're beast mode. Sweet. Amazing. Now, I just need to quickly inspect then Seraphina to see, does she have 2 spells or 1 spell? I just don't know her start. So I think C to enter camp, I'm guessing. Yeah, looks like C to enter camp. Okay, camp inspect. So we'll inspect Seraphina here. Priest human. She's got 1 spell left. She's got two spells. Okay. All right, perfect. Okay. So yeah, I think we're in pretty good shape. So you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna keep exploring that room. Then we're gonna go back. I'm in better shape than I thought. Mayuka took a little bit of damage. I think she might be able to survive 1 more hit. You know what? I'm gonna ask Seraphina to cast a spell on her. Yeah, inspect Seraphina. Let's cast a spell. We're gonna go back to the inn. Seraphina is the only one who's gonna rest to get her full complement of spells back up. So she's gonna do S for spell. I've never done this before. It's gonna be Dios, whatever. And she's gonna cast that on Mayuki. I think that worked. Yeah, it looks pretty good. Leave. Yep, 8 full complement of HP. Okay, let's go back and replenish her spell points. Oh my goodness, the read writes. All right, let me check my levels. I really should have probably done this a while ago, but let me quickly see how my levels are looking. Test. Yeah, it's pretty good. My voice might be a little quiet. Desktop audio could use just a smidge maybe. There. I think that's gonna be good. Okay. I mean, if anyone can, please let me know if my audio levels are a little messed up. Like, let me know if the game audio, or the, sorry, I should say the music, my Winamp player, let me know if that's too loud, the music versus my voice. Alright, give me a second as we go back here. Okay, so let me get Gridmonger back on. So going to take the stairs up. Yeah, so we're actually right back here now. And I should really start making some notes. So this is actually a stairwell. Shift slash, and I can figure out how to toggle a stairwell. So draw walls. Add or edit label is Control T. We'll get into labeling later. Okay, let's go into the Adventurers Inn. Seraphina, you're gonna have a little nappy poo. Seraphina. And we're going in the stables. Everything else, the cot, the economy rooms, it's crazy. It's just an absolute waste of money. You could just have your priest rest, and your priest will heal everybody else as needed. And plus, you don't age. Now, this game has age. Your characters can age out. They can suddenly become too old, and my understanding is they become weaker. So yeah, all this to say, never go into any of the rooms. Always sleep in the stables. That is the key. Seraphina. Okay, Seraphina is already selected. So Seraphina, you're going to the stables, and by doing so, you could still level up, which is awesome. I don't think I've leveled up. Yeah, 993 to make the next level. But now we've replenished her spell points, all free of charge. It's awesome. So edge of town. We're gonna go back to the maze. Yeah, the entering of the proving grounds, it's a bit harsh. It's a little on the heavy side, but that's okay. While that is going on, while it loads, I can look things up. I'm actually going to try to start like drawing, I guess. Face. Restoring this layout. Okay, well, we'll get there eventually. I'm not too concerned about labeling. It's like that's just something I can do later. All right, let's go. So we've re-rolled. So what I'm gonna do is, we know there's an encounter right here. In fact, that I really do want to label. Just gotta remember how I do my labels. Race trail, no, general. General should have the labeling, I think. New level, show dialogue. No, I guess editing has the label. Draw, yep, add or edit label is Control T. Okay, so Control T over here. The reason I want to label this is, wait, I don't want it to be. No. I want it to be a symbol. So labeling is not a symbol. Let's take a look here. Take the stairs up. No. So we don't want to do a label. We want to do like an icon. Please add edit note. Ah, okay, N. I think it's N actually then. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so we can do like an icon on this one. I think we'll actually just keep it as, no, you know what? This one looks good right here. I kind of like this. So what this is this will always be monster encounters. And what these are, they're guaranteed monster encounters. So I do this to all my wizardry games. There's one there. Okay, so I'm gonna put a note there. And that's the same thing, monster encounters, like that. I can copy and paste it. I'll have to figure that out after. So watch, we can hover over. So now we know there's 2 guaranteed monster encounters. So we're gonna turn here. Oh, got one in the hallway there. So we're currently right about here, right there. And yeah, I like knowing where guaranteed monster encounters are. It helps with the leveling up. Small humanoids. Sweet. Fight, fight, fight. Okay. Oh, 4 damage against Miyuki. No, Miyuki's killed. Are you freaking kidding me? Are you kidding me? How could she be killed? Well, let's go up to the chapel and see what it's gonna cost to revive her. Oh, these were orcs, humanoids. We hadn't identified them yet. That's why. Oh my goodness. Okay, well, let's try. Let's see what happens here. God, I'm shocked. I guess, yeah, the orcs are pretty... I guess they hit hard. Seraphina misses. Come on, guys. Why is Seraphina missing so much? Orc runs away. They might just run away. There we go. Griswold's the man. Alright, Mikey, let's see what this is gonna cost. It is level 1. It's still pretty early in the game. But we'll see. We'll see how what this is gonna do. We have a chest? No. Temple of Kent, here we come. I can't believe we already have a dead character. I mean, that's the thing with this game. You really need to get to level 2. Makes a huge difference. Once you're in level 2 at the first level of the dungeons, feels safer. So she'll be in the Temple of Kent. I think Griswold, will leave it up to you to revive her. So Griswold, we're going to pool your gold. Please tell me you can pool in the temple. And sometimes you can't. You got to go like back to the tavern and pool the gold there, and then kind of a pain in the butt. Let's see here. Maybe I should send like my bishop. Yeah, you know what? Maybe I'll send my bishop in. Let's see here. So Mikey, you're clearly the one in trouble. 250 bucks. I mean, whatever. It is what it is. It's kind of a heavy hit, but I don't feel like restoring my scenario discs. So yeah, let's do this. Let's send Zephyr in. Remember, I guess I had enough gold. I guess. Pray. Cadorto now. What? Is she dust? Did she just change? Did she just like... Cadorto? What is that? What on earth? I'm gonna take a picture of this before it goes away. Because I don't know what that is. What the frick is Cadorto? Cadorto was a level 7. Oh, okay, okay. What? What just... What just happened? I don't get that. So we're gonna leave. I thought... Okay, Gilgamesh. We're gonna add. Is she there? Yeah, Mayuki's there. Okay, so she's okay. She's just got no hit points right now. That's probably why they were telling me to do Cadorto, because Cadorto is resurrect resurrect and cure all hit points. Oh, she's ashes. Okay. Are you kidding me? She turned to ashes. Okay, so sometimes in Temple of Kent, they don't do a good job, and your character turns to ashes. I wonder if it has to do with luck. God, maybe I should have sent Kage on my thief. I gotta think. gotta think. How do we do this now? How do I do this? Do I literally gotta re-roll the whole game? Not the whole game, but I gotta like grab my scenario disc. Let me think. Okay, well, we gotta leave. We gotta go to edge of town. We're gonna leave the game. Like, I don't know. How do I? See, if I don't leave the game and reload the game. Okay, let's leave the game, which is going to write these characters to disk. Oh my goodness, I hope I'm doing this right. So that's going to write the characters to disk. Our fighter has been turned to ashes. I can't believe, what is the, like, that is so brutal. As if the first time I go to heal or revive my character, she gets turned to ashes. So I'm going to save it to disk, and then I'm going to go to my backup laptop and restore my scenario disk. This is like save scrumming. I hope this is going to work. Okay, so we got the garbage file. Games. Okay, so backups. So we're going to take our most recent scenario disk, which was backed up about 15 minutes ago, so that's not too bad. Going to go like this. And and then the current scenario disk, even though it now has my dead character, I'm still going to keep it. I never delete a disk, but that gets put into an archive folder. So D64, so I'm recovering. There we go. So this should work. So now I'm gonna hit enter for wizardry. It's gonna read the contents of my disk, and I'm pretty sure it's not going to see that death that just occurred. Like, let's take a look here. She's not going to be in ashes anymore. Yeah, amazing. Okay, so that's a really fast way to save scrum. It requires you to use another like another desktop or laptop, but that is a good way to save scrum. So Griswold, you're in. Mayuki, you are next. And then Serafina. Oh, I'm so glad that worked. Oh, that would have been awful. I mean, so $250 to revive her, and unfortunately she turned to ashes. That does happen. I think there's like a 25% chance it'll happen. The problem is that is a level 7 spell. Like, there's no way. Where Commodore is like, like, we're talking 20-30 hours into the game, and you'll be lucky if you have Commodore. Okay. Yeah, everyone's okay, right? Yeah, okay, then we got Kage's next. Yeah, Kage, Zephyr, and Vespera. Kage. Vespera. No, sorry, Zephyr's next, and then Vespera. I just want to make it to level 2. Oh, once these characters are level 2, it's gonna feel so much better. She's in ashes! Are you kidding? How is she still in ashes? Oh, don't tell me I've been backing up the wrong Scenario, the wrong disc. I thought it was the scenario disc. Oh no. See, this is the challenge with this game. It's notorious. It's just so hard. Okay, let's take a look here. Uh-oh. Okay, no, I'm not even gonna, okay. I won't even, yeah, I will. Yeah. Mayuki was just turned to ashes in the temple. I should have saved Scrum. Oh, templates. I meant temple. This is true cold-blooded wizardry. Yep, no kidding. Here are 3 options. You can pay the temple again for a second attempt. It'll be significantly more expensive. The alt character reroll. Yeah, exactly. We're gonna probably have to reroll her. Okay, so which disc of the 3 wizardry discs contains the player's information/saves? Are you kidding? I've been backing up the wrong disc. Are you freaking kidding? The master disc contains the game engine and the core program. The scenario disc contains the character roster. Okay, I'm gonna have to. I have to save Scrum. I think I have to reboot. Let me think. Yeah, it's gonna be a much slower process than when they die. Oh man, I gotta come up with a better way than this. All right, let's boot it up. Let's boot it. Okay, so there's the fast loader, and this is actually good. I can show you the trick on how to boot up Wizardry the proper way. So you get your Wizardry Disc 1. Oops. You don't run the disc here. You mount it. You mount the disc first. Fast load is still available. If you don't mount the disc, instead you run it, you're gonna notice that the fast loaders, it essentially deactivates fast load when you do it that way. So fast load is still there, it's on the screen. Now here's the key though, Commodore run stop. So you gotta hold on Commodore, click run stop. That runs this command here, which is a fast load command. Okay. Oh, I'm so sad. I can't believe she died. Oh, I can't believe it. Like, I can't get over it. You could spend hours rolling one single character and then boom, like an orc just wipes them out. Ugh. And it's frustrating to have to kind of reload. There is a save state. I'm not going to do JOS or whatever it's called, Jiffy OS. I'm not going to do that. That involves me reflashing my Commodore 64. I don't want to do that. Like flashing the firmware, like upgrading the firmware to a like supported version. I haven't wrapped my head around that yet. That'll make the game run faster. But I do believe there is a save state cart. I don't recall the name of it. Save slot or something like that. No, second disc, hit enter. Yeah. So I have to look into that because then I could do save states. And I believe the save states are achieved, like, I think it's like F5 or something when you have this cart loaded. You just do it at F5. It'll basically write your games state to a disk. Okay, start. I feel like this is gonna work too though, but it's a lot slower. Because I restored a version of our characters, the party, that does not have a dead Seraphina. Who died? Is it Seraphina? Yeah, I think so. Okay, please duplicate. No, do not duplicate. No, we do not do that. We mount the disk. We can enter. When it says please duplicate, what it's really asking you to do is just insert the scenario disk. Or if you don't have one, make a duplicate of the scenario disk, but we've already got one, so it's very misleading. The terminology, the wording that Surtech used to kind of disk swap is, oh my goodness, it's so confusing. All right, loading the program into memory. Please be okay. Please, 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 please be okay. I don't want to re-roll. I don't want to re-roll. Oh, she's there. Oh. Oh, I think that worked. That worked. Okay, cool. Am I missing somebody? I'm missing players. I'm missing players. What the heck? What is happening? Like, this is a clean scenario disk. What is going on? So, Griswold? I think I'm missing somebody. I am. Where's Zephyr? I don't understand. Okay, Mayuki and Seraphina will put you on the front line, and then what I'm gonna do is... This is so frustrating. Please tell me they have their equipment. Okay, we'll leave it at that. I'm only gonna do my... They don't have their equipment! What the heck? Okay, I'm gonna have to back up all 3 disks then. Because clearly some stuff is being written to a disk that I don't get. Look at that. So all that work I just did, how long have I been straight? Hour and 32 minutes, all that work is almost gone now. Because of one death, and because of this stupid disk swapping stuff. Okay, let me take out the disk. Next time I'm gonna rip the disk out before it saves a character's death. Okay, let me reboot the Commodore. Okay, let me restore. Unfortunately, I'm only able to restore 1 disk. I think that's the problem. I need to back up all 3 wizardry disks. Oh man. Are you kidding me? I can't believe this. 7:23 p.m. 7:23 p.m. on March? How's that even possible? My restoration is March 6th. 5 hours in the future. What? What the hell? So backups, let's restore. It's gotta be this disk. Yeah, grinding is my... earth? How can these files be written in the future? Okay, we're gonna take this back up and we'll restore this one, and hopefully that does the trick. Oh man. And if it doesn't, I have a little bit more learning to do about how wizardry, like where the heck is it writing the files? Like your character files. I thought it was supposed to be the scenario disk. Oh no. I think I'm gonna lose. I think I lost my character. Oh my god. Alright. Mount it. I think going back to Temple of Canth with someone with ashes, that was like 1,000. Like, there's no way we're gonna be able to afford that, so that's not happening. I mean, if this doesn't work, I suppose what I'll do is, well, first of all, I'm going to get rid of all of my restoration files, just archive those. But my backup strategy is going to be, I'm going to have to back up all 3 disks instead of backing up just the scenario disk. All 3 disks will have to be backed up so I can recover should I get beheaded, which just happened. Oh. Please insert disk A, which is actually disk B. I'm telling you, Surtech. I'm guessing the floppy disks were labeled in the 8. Like, I'm assuming this you would have seen on your floppy, like disk B. Yeah, I don't know. It just doesn't make any sense though. So this is disk A, even though it's not disk A, it's the second disk. Look at that toad. That's freaking awesome. That's really cool. Alright. Oh my goodness. Alright, duplicate, so that's gonna be, you don't duplicate the disk, you actually just mount it. That'll take care of that. So this disk I just put in is a recovery disk I made probably about an hour ago. It's when we had finished equipping our party. So confused right now why this didn't work. So confused why this didn't work. If this fails, I'm not sure. I'll have to see. I might stop the stream. We'll see. Maybe I'll keep it going. But if this fails, I'm gonna have to well, not only reroll a character, which is fine. Yeah, we're missing characters. I can't believe it. I can't believe this. I mean, Seraphina's alive. That's good. She's alive, but we're missing. Holy crap! Are we missing 2 characters? So Griswold, Mayuki, Seraphina. That's the top line. That's our front line. Bottom line's gonna be Kage. Oh my god, we're missing our 2 magic users. And we're back to zero hit point, zero experience, zero, yeah, experience points. Oh my goodness. No, screw it. All right, I think I know what I gotta do. Okay, so let me go to restoration here again. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna restore. What is one? I am gonna restore her death. Like I'm gonna accept that death. Too bad, she's out of the game. She's out of the picture. We're gonna re-roll a new character. At least I only have to re-roll one and not re-roll two and re-equip everything. Like buy new equipment and go through that whole thing again. Whoa. Okay, so that's no longer a backup, but it is gonna be the scenario disc right there. I mean, that's it. That's the disc from 3.6. Okay. So we should be okay. Once I load this, it should be okay. Unfortunately, though, I think I gotta reload. I mean, unless we leave and we click add and it's gonna reread, hopefully it'll reread the scenario disk. I don't think so because it's in memory. Yeah, it's in memory, yeah. Holy crap, this game. This game, like... God damn it, okay. All right, come on. Fine, she's dead. You know what? And we'll revive her some other time. We'll get $1,000 and eventually we'll revive her. It'll be okay. I keep forgetting who got turned to ashes though. I think it's Serafina. That's a big deal. That's our priest. That's a big deal. But it wasn't Serafina. I think it was our fighter. Oh, I still can't get over it. I don't know. I don't know what happened with my backups. This should have worked. Let's turn off this. Okay. Start game, don't make scenario disk. Stupid, it works. That's it, I'm after orcs. For the rest of this journey, for the rest of this wizardry game, I'm going to slaughter orcs. Okay, please duplicate. No, we will not. Insert disk, the third disk, disk C, disk 3, whatever. That is your scenario disk. I think I mentioned it before, but pretty much any site you go to get your 3 discs, the third one will always be the scenario disc. Don't make a new disc. Just use the disc that's there. That seems to work best. Except you'll have a ton of possibly a ton of characters. Like my scenario disc here had a whole ton of characters built into it. I like to delete those characters. I'm like, I don't want to cheat and add like powerhouse characters. There were some like pretty strong characters on the disc. Okay, Gilgamesh, let's see, what do we got here? Please, 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 please work. There they are. No. They're not. What is going on? Where did my characters go? Where did my characters go? How's this possible? It's gotta be on the second disc then. Yeah. Okay, so my backup solution doesn't work. So yeah, highly recommend if you're going to do backups of your scenario disc, it's not just disc 3. Honestly, back them all up. Then there's no concern as to where the characters are. Holy crap. So I think this is unfortunately a bit of a showstopper. I think what I'm gonna have to do now, I'm gonna stop the stream because it's gonna be incredibly boring just to watch me repair all this. I'm gonna re-roll my characters. I'm gonna get my two magic users. I'm gonna re-roll them, get them back. I'm going to re-equip everybody based on how they were equipped before this blunder happened. I'm going to then practice recovery, like save scrumming. I'm gonna using this technique here. I'm gonna try to save scrum again. But before I go knee deep into it, I'm just gonna, like, let's say equip Griswold with like some leather armor or whatever, get him down to like minus 8 AC, and then I'm gonna save scrum and see if that 8 AC stays. Oh man. Oh, frick. Oh god. I got 2 more characters I gotta roll now. Oh my god, it's gonna take forever. Okay. Alright, that is it for episode 1. This is the pain. This is the pain of Wizardry. It's a great game once you get going, but holy smokes. It can be pretty unforgiving at times too. By the way, kind of an interesting piece. Surtech back in the day offered like a 1-800 number, and so when stuff like this happened, you'd be able to call Surtech. You would send them your scenario discs and they would recover. Like, they got all the memory mapping, they know how to use the hex editors. They would like help you restore deleted characters. They understood that the characters that you create in this game, you get attached to them because it takes sometimes hours, if not days, to create a character you really want. So okay, I'm gonna stop the stream. Thanks for watching. I'm going to be back later with episode 2, and we're gonna recover from this crazy blunder. Thanks for watching.